Hey guys, welcome to our channel Chinna Pillodu. Today we're going to see top 3 animes which are currently going and which are cool to watch. So one of them will be God of High School, Kengan Ashura and Baki Hanma Netflix adoption. So why not just waiting? Let's dig into it. So we'll be actually seeing one of the coolest fighting animes which we can currently watch or stream in the YouTube or Netflix or mostly Crunchyroll, I guess, because most of the animes could be watchable in Crunchyroll for some of the webs. I mean, like depending upon the country licenses and whatnot. Well, why today? Let's just dig into the video. So, fighting animes, right? All right, let's get started with why not? One of the most uh, well-known adaptation of the fighting series, you can call it as, where most of the fighting animations are either Korean made or you know the Japanese versions of them. Some of them are being adaptations of Netflix, and some of them are mostly adapted from the manga series and just converted into some of the coolest adaptations ever have been made. Well, this is what most of that happens. So today we are going to start it with Baki Hama. So Baki, we always know Baki is one of the manga, and Netflix adopted it and started a series. It comes with like 2 to 3 seasons, where Baki is one of the only child of a top fighter, and that is his dad. Well, Baki has been living on by himself and taking care of himself. Wanted to fight his dad to win over him so that he can show what and how much powerful he is, because his dad is most powerful person in the world, not in strength of money but in the strength of the power. So Baki always wanted to make himself more stronger than his dad. So according to the anime, we see Baki always keep on trying to learn and keep on fighting, and he always faces his dad as a worst enemy all the time. And whoever wanted to be a stronger, or whoever currently stronger, wanted to take over his dad, but mostly taking over his son is quite a good show, so that they can reach his dad faster, which is always happens. Take over the kid so that you can take over the dad. Well, in this phase, Baki always meets his worst enemy, who mostly you know bad people who always end up in jail, but they end up to escape and making the fights. So this is what happens in the Baki anime series, and it's keep on going. Next, we are seeing a Kengan Annihilation or Kengan matches. It's a background kind of mafia kind of a stuff, where they deal stuffs with fighting, like a tenders and all. So whoever the two companies fight over the one deal or a tender, whoever country or company representatives who work, who wins the matches gets the deal, or whatever the contract it could be. But getting into the match is quite a bit hard, and money spending. Most of the top companies fight for the places so that they can get a more of the contracts and deals by winning the matches. So they have to find our best fighter. And going on with the fighters are being taken from the outside. But when our comes to our hero has a good fighting skills, and he's a road street guy and learns from his master, who will be finding on a street to take over the it's like a revenge series with our hero, wants to take revenge on the person who kills his master. So he tries to work hard and tries to take revenge in the find person. This is what you would be seeing in Gangan Annihilation and Kengan matches, where these matches will be pretty serious and it will be take on to the life and death. But when you go on, it's a pretty fun anime to watch. I mean, depending upon the fighting skills. Next, we'll be going to the God of High School. It's like a Korean kind of an anime kind of a thing, where school kids actually fight in the real life so that they can actually get whatever they want. It's like a you know Santa asking for a gift kind of a thing. But to make this happen, you have to be a final winning person for the fights. So these fights are called as a god of a high school. It's just like an anime where kids try to fight and get into a school kind of a thing. It's a kind of a admission fight, you can guess, because it's given for the short people. I mean, like who has skills in fighting. And yeah, when it comes to the score skill, you can say that whoever wins the fight will be inheriting the powers of the god, where you can see the bad people has the powers of the few of the other gods. You can call it as a good gods or bad gods, but they inherit some of the powers while they're fighting for death, or sometimes by a higher training. Well, a few of the peoples fight for the power or to regain the god's power. Well, these matches keep on happening, and the team who you know keeps the matches going on like a mission kind of a thing, they also inherit the few of the powers. So we'll be actually finding out how hero and friends inherit the good god's power, and how they would be utilizing it so that they can avoid the enemies, and make sure they get into the god of high school so that they can learn how to you know use the god's power, and get to the training. This is what you would be seeing in the god of high school. Well, these are the best fighting animes, you can say. If you are interested, you can check these out in the Netflix or YouTube. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you like to see more, please hit that like button and a subscribe button so that you get updated whenever we put a new video. As always, thank you for watching. See you in another video. Peace out.